And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Matthew Liberator. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now the number 2 hitter, Wenceel Perez. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 strike.
Inside, almost got him.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Batting fourth.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now Gleyber Torres.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. But 2 runs. Back here in St. Louis. And starting in this one, Casey Mize. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Carpenter has a beat on it. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Battling here as he fouls it away. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jahmai Baez. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Now here is Andy Ibanez. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per.
To the right side. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Matt Vierling in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. Here's Jahmai Jones. He's already homered here in this one. And misses inside. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering way upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they strand a pitch. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's Contreras now. That's a strike. 0-1. Contreras working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And there's 1 down. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Mize in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. And it stays fair. And the batter now, Yohel Pozo. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Burleson leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Baez, and that's 2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And first offering is fouled off. Back to the mound. He's got it. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One out, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Gets the catcher by a step. Javi Baez digs in right side. Doubled his first time. That one not close. 1-0. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive, win. Tosses across the first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And that's through there for a strike.
0-1.
It's 0-1. On the ground to 3rd, and that hits off the base. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. On the ground to 1st. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 1 out and a runner at 2nd here in the last half of the 3rd.
No.
Just missed. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. Now the tag at 2nd, and he's out, trying for 2. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, and no one left on. As we go to the top of the 4th, now the 3rd baseman, Andy Ibanez. Right back to him on the mound. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Gets it to 1st. And a couple of quick outs. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. Out to short. Win. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. Check swing, called strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Jahmai Jones. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Siani on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Wenceel Perez up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here comes the manager.
Now pitching for
Spencer
the Cardinals.
Torkelson will hit next.
Number
He's 2 for
55.
2.
Riley O'Brien.
That one fouled off. Torkelson, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Oh, and 2 now. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Leahy getting cranked up as well. Up the middle, Win. Fires over to first. And Gleyber Torres. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Torres fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. Tigers 4 and the Cardinals 1. O'Brien back to work. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
No ball.
Well, these
1
Tigers
strike.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so They keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
So here's Baez now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that is out of play. And he deals. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up. That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Smoked on the ground, a second. That's the third out. Offense. Bottom of the sixth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Just missed. Fastball for a strike at 95. Right side, hard hit. Torres over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Arenado, the base runner at first with one out. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball down the line. Carpenter brings it in. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Cardinals.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Kyle
62.
Leahy.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Whips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Matt Vierling. 1 for 2. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Riley Green looking to start something with 1 gone. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Jahmai Jones.
1 out. Runner. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter. Colt Keith. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenceel Perez.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Little chopper rolls foul. Ball one there. Two on, one out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That one way inside. And it remains 2-2. And that one hammered. That's back. And that ball is gone. His 7th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the skipper, and
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Number 64, Ryan Fernandez.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Comes up
That's a
empty.
strike.
That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him
No
another
ball.
breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That missed by
2-2.
a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. JoJo Romero, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. King warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He has a
1-2.
tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. On the first, double play, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-1. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Baez fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Burleson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. In 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Back here in St. Louis,
Now
here's
pitching
Baez.
for the Cardinals. Number 59, JoJo.
To the right side.
Romero.
Slings to first. Baez gone in the play. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. In the air, left field. Nootbaar has this one sized up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses. Romero, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And it's a 3. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Mize into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ibanez makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Time call now. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Jake Rogers. Romero back to work. Check swing, called strike. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and whipped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Digging in, Colt Keith. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting,
Wenceel Perez up now for the Tigers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Fought off foul. And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. Rogers at second with 2 down. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Fastball is outside. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the ninth. High fly ball, right field. Burleson. He's got it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Parker Meadows. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Number 22.
Siani leading things off and takes a strike. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Stays alive.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Sets him down looking. Now only one out remaining. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Mize is just one strike away. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers slugged their way to a win in this one.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.